who is more annoying, Salt Bae or Infantino?
Oh, Salt Bae. I mean, Infantino at least had some right within his standing as the head of FIFA to be down there. I could have been doing with him getting out of the way a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
But the pitch side accreditation for the likes of this guy.
Who is he?
So he's a famous chef who puts salt on things in a kind of extravagant manner, and
and then charges you over $1,000 for a steak.
Yes,
not all the time.
Right.
Anyway, but he was in all these pictures, and you could just see a lot of the players just thinking, "Sod off,
yeah,
get lost." And this was a moment for the players. Iconic photographs, and I'm sure they've got some. Families, fans were in the background. We didn't need all and sundry from the media world or whatever, the celebrity world down there, thinking that they just scored the winning goal in a World Cup. I mean, it was incredible, really. Macron was hanging about like a bad smell. The French president trying to console everybody when they were just wanted to be left alone. Infantino just got in the way and the presentation far too much. But he was the FIFA president. But Salt Bae, oh my God, down there in the pitch.
I guess it just must be the thing now, because had that happened with us,
yeah,
it would have been an elbow.
Right.
He would have got pushed. As soon as somebody figured out what was going on, either Souness or one of the older guys, they would have got elbowed out.
Right.
In a heartbeat.
He went up to Messi and he got a custard pie.
Yes, well, yeah, he like grabbed Messi, and Messi's just like...
Yeah, and then he was trying to grab the World Cup, jokingly of course, but jokingly of people that were getting photographs.
Yeah.
And you're just thinking, who's letting this guy and these people onto the field? They should not be down there. I get it. Some of these so-called superstars, they get tickets, they get boxes, they go to the game. That's fine. That's part and parcel. But stay off the pitch.
Yeah.
End of a World Cup final. It's not the Club World Cup, by the way. It's a World Cup final. Let the guys celebrate. Oh, my God. I suppose that's the world we live in now, and FIFA allowed it to happen.
Jules?
Yeah, I think some of the Argentines went to his restaurant during the World Cup, just before the World Cup, and I suspect, that's what I thought when I saw him down there, that he would have come down with one of the guest passes that the players had. It looks certainly like the accreditation that he had was like that, so like the wives or the parents, the children, all of that, who then were allowed to be on the pitch. But just quickly, I think there's one where Cuti Romero is there with his young son in his arms, and the son is trying to touch the World Cup that I think maybe Di Maria has, and he can't touch the World Cup because Salt Bae is trying to do his like BS thing with his hand, and like the poor, his dad just won the World Cup, and he can't even touch it because some weird dudes with his glasses and his suit is just pretending to put salt on it. I'm just like, what? I mean, what's going on here?
As annoying as Salt Bae was, I have to say I did love Kun Aguero's appearance on the pitch afterwards with a drum randomly. Jules, am I right? There's rumours that he got a World Cup winner's medal from the coaching side. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know. So we saw him afterwards. So as you know, he was working for us over there a lot. So we used to see him in the studios and the studio area where all ESPN were, ESPN Argentina and us and Mexico, all of that. And then we saw photos and videos of him. It looked like he had something around his neck, but again, it could have been his accreditation, it could have been the medal, we could not see properly. But the fact that he was there with his big cigar, the fact that he slept in Messi's room the night of the final, of course, the night before, and that he went to training and he was like dressed up. He also played for the ESPN Legends match as well. It was full on Kun Aguero, literally big part of it, which we have to say, I mean, the guy did a Twitch live with Leo Messi in the camp. I mean, he was just like, he also was the Kun Aguero World Cup. So it was not, to be fair, it was not surprising to see him actually joining in and being part of the squad in a way.
Slept in his room?
Yeah, because Messi didn't have like a teammate. He had his own room, but he wanted company.
Well, he used to
it's
be
usually
his roommate, though, right?
Yeah.
Aguero used to...
Was he like
yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, goodbye, baby.
Yeah, well,
I'll tell you what, he'll go and sort that.
Yeah.
He'll go and sort that Salt Bae out.
Right.
I tell you what,
He'll get well done.
He can go there. He can put salt on a steak and have one of his steaks, $1,000, extremely well done.
But I remember you saying, was it when you were at the World Cup, you had your own room and you didn't like it?
Yeah.
It's interesting, like that dynamic, because from the outside in, you think surely you want your own room.
Nobody would room with you?
No, the first place we stayed in, it was all single rooms, but it was like a jail cell.
Right.
It was like pure white.
Yeah.
It just felt like a cell. And as I said, Kun Aguero used to be Messi's roommate when they played together.
Right.
So it's not actually...
That makes sense.
That makes complete sense,
right.
yeah. But, yeah, I did have trouble getting a roommate sometimes.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.